Hey, welcome back to the channel. My name is Angie Machado, your digital marketing mentor. And if you're a coach, course creator, or online business owner wondering why your launches aren't hitting like they used to, this is why I made this video just for you. Because the launch game has changed in 2025. And spoiler alert, it's not about being louder or having more longer launches, complicated launches. So that's good news if you're done with burnout launches and ready to sell more sustainably. But if you also want to know what's actually working this year, that's why I've put together these 6 big trends and what to do about them. I got them from my clients who are doing so well in the launching space, multiple 6-figure launches, selling out their trainings the same day. On the other hand, I do have clients who are struggling. So I've kind of taken a look at both, and this is what I've kind of come up with of what's working in 2025. But first, if you want to go deeper into creating launch content that converts or having a launch roadmap that feels more sustainable and is on trend with what's happening in 2025, download my Ultimate Launch Playbook. It's in the link below, and that'll give you exactly what you're looking for, and it's free. Right? Okay, so let's get into the first trend that I've been seeing is really all about like clarity over complexity. Gone are the days when we could just use fluffy, vague launch copy that tries to sound smart, but then like confuses people. I think just because people are super busy, they're also really skeptical nowadays. I mean, the coaching and course industry has kind of taken off, and I'm sure you have been in courses or programs that haven't been exactly what you thought they would be. So yeah, people are over the smoke and mirrors. So if your offer takes more than 30 seconds to explain, you're probably losing people. So what you can do instead is just get painfully clear on what your offer is, who it helps, what problem it solves, what it helps them do, what transformation it gives them. You want your dream client to like be able to get it right away and be like, oh yeah, I need that like yesterday. We really want it to be a no-brainer for people. And that's really all in like how we're writing and how we're putting that message across, right? So we also need to repeat that transformation often and repeat, the problem it solves and why it's good for them as much as we can. That's another part of the clarity aspect of what's working. So kind of like the new copywriting flex. We don't want to be overly, just like wordy, usually like I am, like I'm being right now, right? Straight to the point. Okay. The second trend that I'm noticing is, relaunching. I think we all kind of have this urge to create new things or try new things. When we already have so much great content, so many things that have already worked for us in the past. And that's honestly what the smartest business owners I know are doing. They're just kind of doing the same thing every year, like launching the same thing. They're not consistently creating something new. They're able to create more new things because they have this stuff happening in the background, and they know that, the things that they've launched in the past are going to come through for them because we have the stats, we have the data, we know how many people are going to join each time we promote it, right? So that gives them the space to create something new. But if you're not there yet, then I would definitely really dig your feet and heels into the offers and courses that you've already created. And if you were not happy with their launch, let's refresh them, update their messaging. Go back to any of the testimonials or reviews that you got from it, and use the copy that people put in your reviews and testimonials, okay? Why reinvent the wheel, right? So instead of scrapping everything, let's go back to what works and just give it a new glow up, right? Like I said, a new name, maybe a new bonus, a new angle. And remember that repetition, like not just in the copywriting and in the messaging, but in the offers that you're putting out. Like if you're putting out the same offer every year, people are going to start recognizing it, right? And the more people recognize something and feel like they know something, the more likely they are to buy. So that also repetition also builds revenue, right? Okay, the third trend Pre-launching, okay? I think pre-launching is like the new launch, or is the sauce, whatever you want to call it. If you are waiting until open cart to start selling, you are already late. You've already missed a lot of opportunities for sales. So sales in 2025, not starting at the launch, okay? In the launch, we're converting people. But in the pre-launch, we're priming people. We're probably also pre-selling and getting our first few people in. So with the pre-launch, we're using storytelling, sneak peeks, we're building up excitement. We're using marketing psychology to get people in a place where they're like, I want to buy whatever this is that you're launching to me. So, and just remember that people do need time to make a buying decision. So this also helps give them that time, give us that repetition, and, make it more likely that people are going to buy when you do open that cart. So you'll want to start dropping breadcrumbs like 30 to 60 days in advance before you open cart. You want to start talking about the transformation your offer brings before you name drop it, soft mentioning it, talking about how you're building it or how you're changing it, taking people behind the scenes, maybe even giving people a sneak peek of the content inside. This is really going to garner excitement, and it's going to make it more likely that people are going to buy when you do open the cart. And quite frankly, a lot of business owners, we tend to totally skip the pre-launch phase and just kind of go straight into launching without warming our audience. And so automatically, we get discouraged because we're like, why aren't people buying? And it's like, well, we need to warm them up. We need to get them in a headspace where they want to buy this thing first. The fourth trend, mini launches, embracing mini launches. We really have dialed it down with my clients that are working. We're trying to go with more ease, more simplicity. So we're not doing like a million emails or like a multiple webinars or like a 6-week launch. No, we're typically just doing like a few days or a few weeks launches. Maybe 5-6 emails. We're just kind of doing more quick and powerful focused sprints. For me, myself, just kind of using a webinar, really going to get funnel people into like a low ticket or even a free webinar and then just selling through the webinar. That's a way that I've simplified my launches. Typically, I would take the launch after the webinar and officially open it to everyone else and then do like 2 weeks of more emails and social media and all of this stuff. But I've really dialed it back for myself. And it's definitely working for me and my clients. So if you ever want to try like a 3 to 5 day challenge, or maybe even just like using a conversion event to launch, or an email series, if you're not like a person that enjoys getting on the video, there are so many different ways that you can do it and to keep it simple. So small launch, big vibes, no breakdowns needed. Okay, the fifth trend, email is still the number one converter, but it's not the robotic swipe file stuff anymore, okay? People are tuning out to generic, like template-driven emails, or even content. We don't even need to be like so specific with emails. I would even say like social content, all that stuff. People really want to feel like they are connected to you, the person, with like real stories, understanding exactly like your point of view, why you're doing things, talking to people as if they were a friend, more so than just like a massive broadcast that you're sending out into the world. So I always tell my clients, write like you talk. Seriously. Tell personal stories, your own or your clients, like bring people in on like what's really going on in 2025. This is what's really creating strong connections between business owners and their clients or customers, right? If you're thinking, I have no idea how to do that, don't want to throw too much free stuff at you, but I do have an email planning bundle that you can grab in the link below. That'll kind of help you more with your emails and writing your emails if that is of interest to you. Okay, the last trend is all about sustainable launching for you. What I've noticed in my clients that are doing really well is like, okay, we're making the launches easier, but also we are building in more time and more space for us to do the things that we need to do in order to get the launch across the finish line, right? So we're scaling back, but we're also, planning with our energy in mind. We're giving ourselves buffer time. We're giving ourselves more rest days, more days to like catch up on things that we didn't get done, or if life happens. I find that a lot of times my clients who end up struggling with launching, it's because their stuff's going on in their personal life, or they randomly got a project, or other things are happening. And that is adding on more stress to what they're trying to do with the launch. And a lot of times we really try to rush our launches. We give ourselves just like this short period of time to get everything done. And it just builds so much resistance, stress, pressure, and it really comes out during the launch. You do not feel good. Your audience can tell you're not feeling good. So we need you to be in a good headspace. So we need to build in more off days, rest days, okay, so that you can feel good about your launch and stay in alignment with it, right? Okay, so those are the trends that I am seeing that's really working with my clients. Again, clarity over complexity, relaunching what works, not reinventing the wheel, the pre-launch, warming your audience before you even open cart, using mini launches, really scaling it down with mini launches, or again, like a sustainable strategy, putting more time in between your launch for you to have the energy you need to get it through. And then also being more personable with your audience, story-driven content about your clients or what's going on with you behind the scenes. All of that's really working. Okay, so if you want help, with your launch, again, without burning out or sounding like a marketing robot, you can grab my free guide, The Ultimate Launch Playbook. It is packed with strategies and like a customizable roadmap to help you launch smarter in 2025. And if you like this video, definitely give it a thumbs up, subscribe. Let me know in the comments if there are other launching videos that you would like to see, struggles that you're having with launching, things that aren't working, or things that are working and you want more insight on. Would love to go over all of that with you, for you. So I'll see you all next time.